Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Lui Piluso and this is my recording studio and YouTube channel. And today I'm going to show you something that makes me really happy. This Fender PBass Vintera II made in Mexico that my good friends from Fender and especially Gabriel sent over to me. I'm very thankful for this. And this makes me so happy because I've been waiting for a bass like this for a very long time. I'm talking about years and years, maybe, more than a decade for sure. I'm a musician, producer and mixer. Let me know if any of you that are watching do the same things. And one of the hardest things to do correctly is to record bass. And it's difficult because it's actually very simple, but if you don't have it sounding right from the beginning, it's almost impossible to get a good bass sound. I would say that the P-Bass covers like 99% or maybe 90%, maybe 99 is a bit clickbaity, but 90% of everything you have to record with a bass, because it can go from a really dark sound to something aggressive and distorted, and it covers like the whole spectrum. Maybe if you want to have another bass, you can have a hollow bass or semi-hollow like the Hofner, the one that Paul McCartney uses, or maybe like if you need a 5-string bass, or maybe you have other special needs and there's another bass that can cover that for you. Let me know what other bass you would put in the list. And also let me know if you are team P-Bass or team jazz bass. And something that I've been shocked by since having this bass is that most of the time I don't have to use any plugins at all for my mixes after I used this bass. And that's why it's so important to get the sound before or to play the way you want it to sound like. And it used to happen to me before, and it still happens to me as a mixer, that I receive tracks that are recorded with basses that are not even. And I'm talking tone-wise. Like you might get more bass up here and then it goes all thin down here, when this bass keeps the same amount of bass and roundness and brightness through the whole neck, and that really surprised me. So for this song, for instance, that I just played for you, that is a song by AEA, I put this little cloth that I use to clean my glasses. It makes the sound go all dark and it takes out a bit of the attack. So it's a good technique if you want that kind of 60s and dark sound, but I can take it off like this and have a more sustained note and with a bit more brightness. So now I'm going to show you what this bass is made of. But before, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel. It's free and it helps me a lot. And also if you like this kind of videos, please show your support with a like and a comment. This is not a big channel, so your support is very much welcome. So the Vintera II 50s Precision bass features an alder body and a maple neck. It has a C-shaped neck and a 7.25 inch radius for the fingerboard. We have the classical 50s split coil pickup, then we have vintage tuners and the vintage style 4-saddle bridge. It comes with a really good gig bag, but you can also get a case with it, and that's what I did, and it's a beautiful case. So my first impressions with the bass, before I even plugged it in, I thought that it was maybe a bit heavy on the neck. Like if I let go of it, it just goes, the head goes first. And I thought like the neck was a bit thick, but then you get used to it, and after plugging it in, I was like, oh my god, this sounds amazing. So I was like, okay, I'm fine with the neck. And also the other thing that at first freaked me out a little bit, I was like, why does it have this? Is this little plastic thing that I guess is from the 50s, but people used to have it there or something, I suppose. If anybody knows, please let me know below. I'm ignorant with this, but I guess it's to put your fingers here, and it's because people used to play up here or something like that, I guess. I would rather prefer having this, the finger rest up here, so I can use it to play with my other fingers. So like I said before, this bass can do lots of different sounds. So the split coil works like only one pickup. So you have like a main volume knob, and then you have the tone knob that if I close it, I have this dark sound. If I take it midways, and then if I take it all the way up, And also, like, depending on where you play, you have a huge variety of tone, which is amazing. So let me show you quickly how I got it plugged in. I have a lunch box behind me that I'm using a preamp and a compressor from Quagliardi that they're handmade, beautiful processors. The preamp is similar to an API and the compressor is based on an 1176. And then I go through another preamp again that is an AEA TRP 500 that is a very clean, high impedance preamp that makes it just come alive in a way that I really like. I actually plugged it in once like that by accident and I was like, hell yeah, this is my new bass chain. But like, if you are curious, for instance, of how it sounds if you don't have external processors and if you want to plug it straight into your interface, I'm going to show you a little snippet of a video I made testing out the new Avid M-Box, where I plugged it straight into the interface and it sounds amazing. Listen to this.
There was a young girl whose heart was so frank. She was crippled for life and she couldn't speak a sound, and she wished and prayed she would stop living, so she decided to die. She drove a wheelchair to the edge of the shore until like she smiled, "You won't hurt me no more." But then a sight she never seen made her jump and say, "Little golden wind ship is passing my way."
So I'm really happy with that. And also I used it for another video where I was testing out the Highway series, that is an acoustic guitar by Fender as well. And I recorded a cover of Neil Young.
Old man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you. Old man, look at my life, 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost, gave me things that won't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you.
Of course, those two videos I'm going to leave linked on top and linked in the description box, so you can go and check them out later, and I'm going to put them at the end of the video. So we have already been listening to different sounds that this bass can make. It can also distort very nicely. So let me know what you think about this bass, and also answer the questions below that I left for you. And I want to thank again Gabriel and the whole Fender team for sending me this beauty. I'm going to carry on using it in lots of videos. I already used it quite a lot in the past month. And feel free to check out the two videos I mentioned in this end screen. Of course, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like and comment. Till next time, my name is Lui Piluso.